It's quite a pleasure to have you back on my channel. I'd like to thank all my listeners for taking this journey with me through vinyl records. And this one we're going to show 1983. Electro-Funk, some good synth-pop music. We're going to kick it back old school style. So I really hope you enjoy this video. We're going to kick it off with a little craft work. It's Tour de France. Of course, the heavy breathing, all the good beats in there. And I don't think this was ever produced or released on a Kraftwerk LP. Kraftwerk had, in 81, it had Computer World, and I know in 86 they had Electric Cafe. But this actually was a 12-inch single to come out. This one right here, this is probably a re-release. I think the original was in 83. And this one actually was 84. So it's got the US version, also the French version on it. New York, New York, big city of dreams. All of New York ain't all what it seems. Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 off of Sugar Hill. Classic stuff right there. That's another one was not released on an LP. On their 1982, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5 had The Message. And on there it had Scorpio, The Message is nasty. But this one, particular one right here, was released a year later in 83. Nice pickup right here. Depeche Mode, Get the Balance Right. Very good. Very good synth-pop. This one right here is more Italo disco. Discovered this one. This is Fun Fun. The name of the track is called Happy Station. Very good song. I think it's a Italian import. It's Energy Productions, made in Italy. One of the biggest electro techno hits of 1983 has got to be Clear by Cybertron off of Fantasy. Still sealed. Everything Counts in Large Amounts by Depeche Mode. First heard this song. Remember Depeche Mode back in 88? They had a 2-album live tour in, I think it was in LA at the Rose Bowl. And it's called Depeche Mode 101. And I heard the live version of Everything Counts. I was just blown away. Loved it so much. So I went and got the 12-inch single. Oaklawn Records. This is Uptown. I Know I'm Losing You. Also known as the Uptown Girls. Oaklawn Records is a fantastic label. ZTT Island Records. Here we got Moments of Love and also Beatbox. And really good art and noise, an excellent electro, old school, experimental group. Laid Back. If you see Sunshine Reggae in the middle, you'll see White Horse here. White Horse is actually on side B. Classic stuff. Another classic, Herbie Hancock, Rocket. Everybody knows that one. Here we got Sunny View, and yes it is. It's Nucleus. Jam on Revenge. Wiki, wiki, wiki. I want to tell you the original Jam on Revenge was not on Sunny View. It's on a label called Mayhew, and it's a very collectible record. You ever see black with the different colors like the rainbow right here? This is actually New Order. This is Blue Monday. And if you could see, this is actually the die cut jacket cover. A little bit more collectible than the rest. But there's been a lot of reissues of Blue Monday. Excellent. New Order's so good. This is the original on Cutting Records of Anafish by Hashim. A lot of re-releases of this record right here. But this is the original. I'll tell you, one thing I don't have in my collection, I love to get the Cutting Records old school jacket to go with it. So when I go record shopping, I never see that anywhere. I always see this in a generic sleeve. Electro-Funk with some heavy vocoder. Royal Cash, Radioactivity. Excellent song. Also got this on 45. A year later in 84, they came out one called Space Traveler. Twilight 22, Electric Kingdom. If you ever get the one, it's not this one right here. There's another copy that has 4 remixes on there. It's a little more highly collectible. The Kingdom mix is excellent. This actually right here, I bought it recently from a record store. And of course it has Living on the Ceiling and Blind Vision, Bonbons right there. This is actually a Japanese import. Kind of rare and a collectible record. So it's the only Japanese import I have in my collection. Yazoo, Nobody's Diary, and State Farm. This is actually Yaz. Before they were called Yaz, they were called Yazoo. And there's the back of the cover. Pretty cool song. Off of Prelude, we got CD3. This is called Kit Tough. Very good electro old school song. Another good song they got by CD3 is called Success. That's a good one. And I think they have another one called Summer Delight. And I think that came out a year after in '84. This is actually a re-release. And the reason I'm showing this, Uncle Jam's Army, Dollar Freak or Freak Beat, actually came out in '83. This one right here was a re-release or reissue in '88. And on here it has the 10-minute remix of an old school classic. So I thought this was very fitting to show this in my '83 segment. Still sealed. I got my Planet Patrol. Got all the good stuff on here. It's got Cheap Thrills, Danger Zone, Play at Your Own Risk. Very good. All those were released on 12-inch singles. Iconic old school electro, heavy vocoder in every song on here. Space is the Place, We Are the Jones and Crew, Electric Boogie Encounter. That one right here was released also on a green transparent vinyl. Also Space Cowboys, a good one, and Pac Jam. Pac Jam was released in '82, and in '83 all the rest of the singles were released off this LP. Pioneers of electronic, electro, space funk music, good stuff. I love album covers with boom boxes on there. And there's Malcolm McLaren, Do You Like Scratching? And it's all fixed up. The other popular song on here besides that one is called Buffalo Gals. And Buffalo Gals actually was released a year prior in '82. So very good iconic album I have right here. Speaking of boom boxes, back in '83, I had the short DZ2000 right here. Heavy boom box, weighs about 36 pounds. And you could play records on it. So cool. Anyway, so that was my record player back in '83. I didn't ever had the Technics 1200. So I had the big boom box in the back. And that's where I play all my records on. Visage. This is Fade to Gray, the singles collection. Of course, Fade to Gray actually came out in 1980. And other good songs on here, The Damn Don't Cry, and Pleasure Boys is another good one. Another good single they came out with was called Love Glove. And some of that stuff was released on the Razormaid remixes. So, save money. You could buy this one record, get Fade to Gray. And Fade to Gray, actually the long version on here. Damn Don't Cry and Pleasure Boys. Very good. Synth-Pop, New Wave, Touch Electro. A lot of songs, even electros in the mid to late '80s, was derived from some of the Visage songs. So it's pretty incredible. Even Give the DJ a Break by Dynamics 2, that was released in '87, has some of the sounds of Visage in there. So a little bit of factoid for you. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax. Classic, mainstream radio, clubs, all the good stuff. Here's some more space funk, electro, Looking for the Perfect Beat. African Bambaataa and a Soul Sonic Force of Tommy Boy. Classic stuff. This is a collectible record. This is called Project 5 by Synergy. Really good electro songs. Got some really good beats and heavy vocoder. This is a reissue. I think this came out in '83 by Sexual Harassment. It's called I Need a Freak. Got the long version on here. JDC Records. Classic stuff right there. Then Dada, George Kranz. Another classic. Streetwise Records. We got Freeze, of course, that's John Rocca, Arthur Baker, IOU. AEIOU. Very popular. Came out in 83. The original came out in 82. This one right here kind of confused me over the time. It's Arcade Funk is the name of the song. And the name of the group is Tilt. This is DTT Records. This is produced by Trouble Funk. Another song, I think it came out a year later, and it's by Arcade Funk. And the name of the song is called Search and Destroy. And I used to have that on 12-inch single. So I don't know if they changed their name, if it's really Tilt and Arcade Funk is really the artist, because the same style of music they came out, they were called Arcade Funk. So there it is. Got the picture, the jacket, the company jacket to go with it. This is Jenny Burton, Rock Steady. Very good song. Good beats to there. It's kind of electro, kind of touch of freestyle, kind of synth pop. This one right here, if you know the song by Dynamics 2, they came out, I think in 92. The name of the song called Feel the Groove. And that good synthesizer beat on there was derived from this one right here, Rock Steady by Jenny Burton. And she has another good one out called What I Like. See, the Sugar Scoop is either going to be Man Paris or it's going to be the Two Sisters. Here we got the Two Sisters with High Noon. Very good. COD, In the Bottle. That's another excellent song. I want to say this, the original, some of the vocals in here was taken from a 70s funk song. So it's good. I guess it's more electro-funk. Pretty good stuff. Here's the iconic cover right here. This Soul Sonic Force African Bambaataa with the Renegades of Funk. Classic off of Tommy Boy. There you got Bam, you got GLOBE, Pow Wow, Biggs. Original, Shannon, Let the Music Play off of Emergency. Of course, a year later, she came out with another track, Give Me Tonight. This one right here, some people consider this the first freestyle song. Some people consider Soul Sonic Force and some other early stuff. But this is kind of a combination of everything. Good electro, good freestyle, just excellent. We got the Two Sisters again. This is B-Boys Beware club mix off of Sugar Scoop. If you know the song, I think it's called Don't Touch That Dial by Dynamics 2. They came out in 1990. And you hear that synthesizer beats in there. It was derived from this one right here. 83's B-Boys Beware by the Two Sisters. Really good stuff. Another good, I guess more disco, kind of electro-funk. Got some vocoder in there. This is Tom Brown, Rockin' Radio. I actually bought this one from a thrift store. It has another one. I think Tom Brown had another one, an early hit, I think in 1980, called Funkin' for Jamaica. I think I got that on 45. Houdini, The Haunted House of Rock. And I want to bring this as a green transparent vinyl. Really cool stuff. Promo copy, not for sale. Very good. Love that song a whole lot. Love Houdini stuff. Here's another collectible. This is G-Force. Feel the Force. This is a promo copy. Very good. Electro. Got some good sound effects in there. Kind of like space funk stuff. It's a rare one right here. This is off Reality Records. It's Life. You're Gonna Think Twice. It's by Rockmaster Scott and Dynamic 3. Same group that brought us Request Line, The Roof is on Fire. This particular one here, was also released off of Profile. Profile's not as collectible as this one right here. The one in Profile was like a little over 5 minutes, and this one right here for Reality Records was over 7 minutes long. Really good stuff. The Russell Brothers, The Party Scene. This is a promo. It's got the original jacket to go with it off a Portrait. Good vocoder in there. Excellent song. To me, the Russell Brothers Party Scene sounds like no other song. So it's very unique. It's just one of those one-of-a-kind songs. So Profile, what we got here? We got Run DMC. This is Hard Times and Jam Master Jay. And Jam Master Jay is probably my favorite track on here. And the last record from my collection from 1983. Play That Beat, Mr. DJ by GLOBE and the Whiz Kid. Classic stuff off of Tommy Boy. Well, that does it for 1983. Thank you very much to everybody for taking this journey with me through vinyl records of the old school stuff, electro and synth pop. And good luck on your collection. Please send me your comments and I will answer your questions as usual. So thank you so much.